All right, shalawam. First off, I want to say our praises to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Kudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS, to the elect through the work in sincerity and in truth. Shalawam, GMS precepts. This is Nazar Khud, and I got a few articles here, as you can see. A couple nations that have been buddy buddy recently. They're both doing military drills around the same time, right? Is that by accident? Is that by accident? Now I'm referring to China and Russia, right? Putin and what's the name? Xing, the Chinese prime minister or president. They've been linking up recently, and now they do military drills at the same time, right? So China says. So this is from CNN. The fuck. It says. Excuse me. It says China says military drills encircling Taiwan designed to test its ability to seize power. Right. So they're just showing the world that they can take. So this is just a warning. This is not only a warning to Taiwan. It's a warning to the West as well, because Taiwan are close allies with America. Okay, and they're doing military drills. That's a nation, or that's a country they want to take over. All right. It says, "Oh no, we're just doing military drills to test our ability to." I gotta. Where's the other article? Here it is. This is them. This is the drill they're doing. They're circling Taiwan, man. Right? Joint Sword 2024A mainland China drill zones as identified in state media. So everybody in Taiwan, they shook as hell, right? This is them right here, right? China warned on Friday of war over Taiwan and said it would ramp up countermeasures until complete reunification was achieved as Chinese forces conducted military drills around the self-ruled island. Warships and fighter jets encircled Taiwan on the second day of exercises that Beijing said were a test of its ability to seize the island days after its new president was sworn in. You see that? So it was days after its president was sworn in. Okay, China's military kicked off a 2-day war games on Thursday morning surrounding democratic Taiwan with naval vessels and military aircraft as it vowed the blood of independence forces on the island would flow. What blood? It vowed the blood of independence forces on the islands will flow. So yeah, you shed some blood, nigga. So China, right? So you got China, right? And then you got Russia. Oh, hold on. Then you got China unveiling some new military equipment here, right? They got dogs. Now I know a few weeks ago you saw dogs with fire flames, flame guns on it. Now these are just robot dogs with just regular old machine guns. Like you see these. They're practicing or training with these new. This looks like a drone right here, right? And now you got dogs or killer dogs with these guns on it. Okay. All right, so this is another drill. China had a test run with its newest military edition, robot dogs equipped with machine guns on their back. This is from the Sun.com. Let me read the title. It says, "Lethally leashed." China unveils robot dogs of war with machine guns mounted on their backs, and handlers must keep them on a leash. The robot dogs have brought up concerns among many. You see, so what you have to realize, or what people have to realize, is that when you see things like this, these are actual prophecies in the scriptures, right? When it says uh 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 um they will beat their plowshares into swords. Okay, this isn't a prophecy of them turning their swords into plowshares and they will learn war no more. That prophecy is going to be accomplished when the Lord returns, when the original inhabitants of the nation of Israel return back into that land. Okay, when America is going to be when America, aka Babylon the Great, will be destroyed. World War III is done and over with, then the other nations will turn their swords into plowshares. But right now, you have the opposite. You have them turning their plowshares into pruning hooks or swords or weapons of war, right? Because the Most High is prepping all these nations. He's allowing these nations to build up their nuclear and military strength for that one purpose, and that's the Third World's War. Isaiah 13. Okay, he mustereth the host of the battle. Revelation. Okay, the what's that? Revelation. What was that? The ninth chapter when it speaks about the third woe. Two woes already passed, and there be one thereafter, hereafter. Okay, so this is actual prophecy, man. These nations are building up. It says, "Let the weak say I am." It says, "Let the weak say I am strong." Right? China. People don't probably remember, right? I think right now, currently, they have the biggest man army. But back in in the mid '90s, their military wasn't as strong as it is now. Okay, mid '90s, the late mid '90s to the late '90s is when they started to work on their military and build it up to what it is right now. Okay, so that at that time in the mid '90s when their military was weak, that the prophecy of the nation saying or when the scripture says let the weak say I'm strong, that didn't happen yet, right? But that's actually happening right now. Even 10 years ago, China wasn't as strong militarily as they were now. They weren't able to take over a nation like Taiwan. Okay, but now they are, and they're linking up with Russia, which is more prophecy, man. You know, we are really, we are truly at the end, man. And these prophecies are just whizzing by people's heads. All right. But the ones that are in the know, we can see these prophecies, man, and we get excited. So I got a few more articles. This is Russia now, right? Russia starts tactical nuclear drills, man, near Ukraine border. First stage of exercises involves Iskander, I think that is, in Kinzhal hypersonic missiles, and is seen as a warning to Ukraine's Western allies. Allies, right? America, aka America, right? I saw an article. I gotta look into it. That they might be trying to. Zelensky might be stepping. I gotta look into that. I don't know if he's gonna. Who knows? But Ukraine is losing. Russia is boasting right now, and now they're practicing. Like, when did you don't see nations do tactical nuclear drills? You know, and they're doing it right on the border, and this is a clear sign, a clear warning to not only obviously Ukraine but to the West. Russia has begun the first stage of tactical nuclear weapons drills involving Iskander, I guess that's a missile, and Kinzhal weapons. The Russian Ministry of Defense said on Tuesday that the drills were taking place in southern military district, which borders and includes parts of Ukraine that Moscow has occupied and illegally annexed since its full-scale invasion in February 2022. Look at that key. This is key list of key events, day 8/17. The ministry, and this is a few days. This is like a week. A week ago, it was all good just a week ago. A week ago, you had America donate or Biden donate or sign off a bill to donate more money to Ukraine, and they losing. What's up? Also, you had Ukraine. They can't find. They're missing money too. This whole thing is just a waste. This whole thing is a joke. This whole situation with Ukraine and is a big joke, and they losing. Last article, Russia. This is from AP News. Russia begins nuclear drills in an apparent warning to West over Ukraine. Kabooey. Look at that. Russian military nuclear. Look at that. Russian military on Tuesday began drills involving tactical nuclear weapons that were announced by Russian authorities earlier this month, in apparent warning to senior Western officials who had spoken about the possibility of deeper involvement in the so-called military operation in Ukraine. It was the first time Russia had publicly announced drills involving tactical nuclear weapons, although its strategic nuclear forces regularly hold exercises. Right, so they bringing out some shiny new toys to show off. According to a statement by the defense ministry released Tuesday, the first stage of the new drills envisioned practical training in the preparation and use of non-strategic nuclear weapons, including nuclear-capable Kinzhal and Iskander missiles. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Okay. So this is the week. This is once again the week saying I am strong. I remember we was on 34th years ago. Okay, and we said we had the map. We said Russia was gonna come back and destroy America, or destroy according to the Bible. And people laughed at us when we held up them signs, man. They laughed at us. Ukraine's not even together anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, not Ukraine. Russia's not even together anymore. What does this map say? USSR. Well, the Most High allowed that the Russia, Gog and Magog, to become strong again, man. You see that what these people don't understand, the same entity, the same power that made Russia weak or makes nations weak, he makes them strong again. Let me close on this scripture. Let me close on this. I believe it's, what's that, Daniel's 2, 2. Two. 1 second. Or is it 4? Okay, here it is. Daniel's 4:17. It says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, that to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men." So any nation that the Most High chooses to be rulers on the planet Earth, that's who he chooses. He can choose any nation. He even choose, and just like in this example, he chose the basis of men, which are the Edomites, to rule over the planet Earth. But he can also choose them to not rule. Okay, and the next one to rule is not Moab, is not Ishmael, is not Ham. Okay, it's not these other nations. It's not Japhet. It's not Elam. Did I say Elam? It's not Elam. It's not Ishmael. Okay, it's the nation of Israel. Okay, right. So these are just a few things to watch on the news. Okay. I also saw this article here too. UFO sightings over Brazil, Argentina, and Chile leave experts baffled. Right. So this is exciting to watch. Another faith booster. That's pretty much it. Long willing, you brothers and sisters were edified. Until the next show, shalawam.